growers, welcome back. We are back with a hair tutorial, and today we have the privilege, the honor of having the lovely JoiaJohn. Yay! Background. She is a model, a philanthropist, a business owner, a children's book author. The list goes on. Check her out. You gotta get into this beauty. You gotta learn more about her. The list doesn't end there. She is gracing us with her presence today to do this fun, quick and easy is the ideal opportune word here. Summer hairstyles that we can all do when you just want to look cute but be out the house in, not like an hour. You just want to take a little bit of time, not too much time.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes. And you want to get the hair, kind of up off of you. It's hot, we have so many things to do, people to see, places to go, right? All this, I'm just kidding, Corona, clearly nobody's doing that much. But you still want to look cute, going to Trader Joe's, right? You never know.
Right now, it's like the club, absolutely.
It is.
It's the only time you see people.
It is. So you got to look cute for the club, AKA grocery store. Because that's all they really see. They can't see the face. You got to have the hair cute. Okay, so we are going to start off with Joia, and she's going to give us what products that she likes to use when doing the hairstyle, and give us her first one. And I'm going to ooh and ah because she does her first hairstyle.
Okay, well, because I have 4 C textures different from Ebonique's, mine takes a little bit more to get it moisturized, but my favorite to keep it moisturized is the Grover. Love it. It's heavy enough for our texture because 4C ladies, it takes mountains and hills and trails to keep our hair moisturized. So I like to use that, and then my favorite go-to hairstyle though, just simple and easy, in and out really quickly. But because my hair is too thick, regular scrunchies do not work, right? So I choose anything that's around the house that I can possibly get, like a shoestring, okay? So I usually take my hair, kind of like you're gonna do it in a pineapple. Take it and I usually tie it. And then as I scoot the shoestring up, I'm making it tighter and tighter so it can get into what we know.
We've got a little, it's a puff camera over here just because it's hard to do your hair with no mirror, so we've got a little screen up in this corner.
Yes.
Cute.
And then I just kind of tie it to keep it there. Now do this something really quick and easy to get it off of my neck because it is hot. And then I take some of the Grover. As everybody says, a dime size, but sometimes it don't even be a dime size, but I'm gonna go off of what that says. Yes. And then I just kind of put it through here so it can still keep me moisture. Make sure I get my roots. And then, ta-da! That's smells amazing.
Mm-hmm. Now it smells.
Yes. And we are ready for the day. Something really quick and easy. And yeah. And then I usually take like some pomade or some gel to if you're looking for a cute baby hair situation for the day. But that's if I'm really trying to be fancy and sassy and cute. But this is usually a good look.
Cute. I like it. Sassy. I'm gonna do something quick and easy too. So here we have some snazzy pins. And we are going to, this is just, just to be cute. I'm trying to stun on somebody really quick. I can check out mine. What have you?
She got diamonds in her hair.
You cute. So this is just to dazzle up this, because this is also an option, just loop out. But when we ain't trying to just do that, we want to feel like we did something with our life that day. We're just gonna, get up the side. So we're gonna just pin up the side. Do some APS. I've never done this. Not really seeing at all what I'm doing. Let's see how this works.
I see you shining. I see it.
I see it. You see the vision?
I see it.
You see what we're going for?
Oh yeah. Picking up what you put down.
Okay.
I like it.
I appreciate that because you know I can't see where I'm putting it. As long as it's somewhere near.
You look rich, girl. You just went
Ooh,
from like, you know what I'm saying? You just went, yes,
I
ma'am.
look like I invest in stocks. Alright, so we got some action over here. So usually I try to like get them kind of going in the same direction somewhat. This would be, in my defense, a little bit easier if I could see what I was doing. But the general idea is to just throw them up on the side and just do a sassy side dude. So we got this side looking, you know, okay, like this, and this side is looking like, hey,
Party
we out
on this
here,
side.
we out here blinging.
Professional on the
Bling
side.
blah.
Oh, that's right.
Every time I come out running, say bling bling. I don't know.
Little design going and everything. I like it. That's the general idea.
It's just something fun on the side. Easy. We out the door. It's summer.
Come on, summertime.
All right, here we go. All right, so next hairstyle. Lay it on us.
All right, well, if I want to go from, you know, drab to fab, just in like, you know, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, I take this, but I'm going to give myself a little sassy bang, you know, so I can block these haters out here.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Sassy bang. Hit him with the bang. Banging on him.
Let me take off my shoestring, right? Do it in a way to where I get like some of the front down. And depending on how thick you want your bang, it's just how much hair you bring. Okay. So here's my bang. Same technique. Take this around. Here. Tight. Bring this up.
I love the sassy bang.
Okay. So you said 4C girls can't have no bang, child. Listen. We can do what these other girls out here do too, ladies. Don't be discouraged. So because my hair it's too long for my face, what we take to manipulate that, you take it and you put your bobby pin here. And depending on how long you still want it, you put it and you bring this down like this, child. Listen. You let that fall. And here we have a bang, and then sometimes I even take down my little sides over here and do my little
Curly cues.
situation here.
Curly bangs are underrated. And I feel like people don't utilize the curly bang as much.
Yeah, you can take this, and then also if like you have a scarf, you can take the scarf and tie it here, so then you can have like a scarf situation here to make it like a real pineapple like this, and a little tie thing. So many ways you can take it. So yeah, that would be my second one.
Cute. I love that. I love that. So, another quick and easy style. Did I get them all out? Yes, yes. All right. Is, don't judge me, I don't own a comb. This is what I use to make my parts.
This is a no relaxer zone. She's not giving herself a hurt.
No, this is just for parting. Parting instead of shoot a shadow. So we're going to use for this, just because I'm going to use the Growgurt because I want to weigh it down a little bit in order to smooth this part. So I'm using it as a moisturizer, and also it's going to help me keep my style in place if I don't want to use the full-on gel situation. I've also done this with gel. Like I'll use either the curly custard or the Grow Glaze, which is a really good holding gel. But since we're gonna do another look after this, I don't want to block it too tight because, you know, it's kind of lubricated. Like Akon said. Locked up won't let me hear you. Sorry, it's a bad joke. Since my hair is shorter, it's easier to just do this little front area. Back in the day when I had long hair, I could do like a full side buns, but when I do that nowadays, it's a whole process to get the back of my hair to go up, and it's quick and easy. I ain't trying to do all that, you know, I'm just trying to be cute and leave, you know what I'm saying? And I try to make sure that it's parted evenly along the sides as well. And of course, once again, how's that hole in the mirror? These parts will be a little bit better, but good enough for now, just to give you the idea. Also, I would also use a little Grow Glaze to hook up my little edges a little cuter, just to give this a little swoops and some sass, but you get the idea. And then we're gonna fluff out the back just because after we part it, we're looking a little bit like Sideshow Bob, where like the part is just like this. So you wanna like fluff out the back and make sure that the curls are all blended together. And then sometimes I'll even throw in a little like clip in the front too to like kind of do this kind of situation if you wanna like just add some sparkle and fun. So for this next, we've got a final hairstyle that each of us are going to have done by the lovely and talented Miss Cece. For summer, sometimes you want to do a hairstyle and you want to leave it for a few days. You don't want to have to like keep redoing it every day. So these are fun hairstyles that you can get done and then leave it for like, as long as you can keep maintaining it a few days, 5 days, whatever it may be. Just keep refreshing. So stay tuned. We're going to bring in the big guns.
Basically, we're going to give you 2 extra hairstyles that we can play with. Do you want bangs or no bangs?
You can do bangs. Or whatever's in your spirit, girl. Whatever's in your spirit.
It's cute.
Yeah, whatever's in your spirit.
Okay, so kind of how she sectioned it before, it just gives you another option. I'm going to leave a fully bang just to kind of give it a little more dramatic effect. And you're just going to split your... So if you have a clip, you can use a clip. If not, you can just use a rubber band and just kind of put a little baby line out the way. And then you go from your ear section and just kind of split it up as if you're doing half up, half down. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you're not going to see any of the parts unless you're like really want to define the parts. But this again is nice, easy, quick way. So that way you can kind of maintain it. If you want to take it out, you still have an option to kind of wear it, throw it out if you want to. Once you super define it, it's usually got to be a wash situation afterwards. Thank you. Boom, we're getting there. Next, you're gonna go from under your ear, kind of a little, about the same section, just under your ear right before the nape. So that You can do it with 2. You don't have to do it with 3, but again, dramatics is what we're going for. And then I'm going to use a smaller rubber band for the bottom because it is less hair. And we don't need it to be restricted too much. Just kind of tease it out, get rid of the lines in between. Again, you can do what she did the first time if you want to make it shorter, but you don't have to. I like a good long bang.
Yeah, me too. Y'all can't listen. Hold on. Let's take a moment of appreciation. I mean, hello. Who are you? Who am I, girl? Listen. Who am I?
So now, if you want to get dramatic, you can use a little bit of the gel with the flaxseed. Take that, since a little bit of the side is showing, you take this here baby hair, get you a good baby hair brush, okay? And you just smooth it. Give it a little bit of definition. Again, you can take your sides out. They are cute. But it's life in a curl. She is a fun girl.
I mean, let's get into it. Hold on. Where am I going?
Somewhere, anywhere.
Girl, to the grocery store.
Well, not anywhere. Not anywhere. Just next door to get a little snack. Some sugar high. She's ready, ladies.
Snack, going for a snack, y'all. Listen. And here we have the finished product, y'all. Who is she? Completely different from the, wait a second.
Side here.
Okay, come on. Mm-hmm. You know, so many things, all the things. I love it. And I can keep this hairstyle for a good, probably like 3 or 4 days. Honestly, if you know, ladies, you know, we have to sleep pretty though. It's the pretty sleep though. Like, you can't lay on your back. There's none of that. Like, it's definitely the pretty sleep. And this will last you a few days. Ebonique, are you ready?
I'm ready. Come on, I felt like that was
Come on,
get up.
come on, get up.
Can you handle it? Yep, I don't think I can handle it. Come on.
Somebody. So we're going to use her tool that she loves so much.
It gets me through.
It gets you through the day.
It
so
does.
we're going to give a half situation as well.
Yes.
We're just going to add some twist. First, I'm gonna get it out the way, almost like she did her space buns to make it a little easier on yourself. So now I'm gonna let it down. I'm gonna try and get my middle part together to make sure she's centered so she doesn't look like she has weird rows of twist going on. We're gonna do one side at a time. So that way I can try and stay consistent with the size of the twists. You wanna do things kind of at a slight angle so it goes towards where you want your ponytail at the center of your head. So we're gonna almost kind of to the same point, but more at an angle, so it kind of gives you a cone shape. So it's gonna be wider here and get thinner towards the top of the ponytail. So product-wise, we're gonna go back to the little jelly and just kind of rub it in your fingers and kind of coat the base of your hair. Then we use the pomade for the edges. So that way if you want a baby hair pomade, you have options depending on what you want to do. I'm a baby hair fan, so we go here up here. I love a little baby hair moment. But we use the pomade so that way it gives you a little bit of grip. So as you're doing the twist, they can look consistent. Then you grab a comb, but you can still use the baby hair brush. If your hair is thick, you're gonna want to comb it through. pinch the hair as you go in just one direction. You can just use a clip to kind of clip it out of the way if you don't have small rubber bands, but you might have to go back there and adjust something. So sometimes I like to clip it just so that we don't have to keep pulling the rubber band in and out.
Smart.
Same thing, at an angle, and you're gonna go towards the top of the ponytail again. This one's probably gonna be a little bit thinner because it's gotta kind of get up here in the same spot, and you need room for this other side to get up there as well. But it's cool because it'll give you a different style. Pin that out of the way so I can have your random wrists. I'm going to use the pomade right now so that I can get these edges in play before I do the twist. Otherwise, I'm going to have to mess up the twist in order to kind of get everything in place.
Good note. So when doing baby hairs, leave them out as opposed to try to pull them out later. It's easier to.
Yeah, and then you don't have to worry about breaking your hair.
I like a hairstyle that doesn't have to be too spot on. It's like, this is just for fun. Also, we're just going to the grocery store. Doesn't have to be spot on. We're not walking any red carpets.
Not yet.
Not yet. Once Corona's over, we can actually get out there and get funky with it. But I love twists because if you don't have maybe necessarily the braiding is a little bit tougher. I'm not great at braiding, but I can at least do twists because the idea is you just take it and you just twist it. The skill level is a little bit easier for people like myself.
Most people do.
Good thing about twists is they're more forgiving though, so when you're doing it, it's not like braids where you're braiding it up and then you gotta unbraid the whole thing because the twist is like twist on twist.
Boom, one side in there. You can just grab the twist and heads. And I have a tendency to tie this with one rubber band. You can use the smaller ones, but I'm use this one right now because our hair is beautiful and thick. Sometimes you can take this if you see the twist slightly out. You just have to tuck it in the same direction. Slit, and then it just smooths it back out. It's one side, boom, boom out the other side real fast.
Looking just at yourself so much, sometimes you want to see a different person. You know what I'm saying? It's just me in the mirror in my stuffed animals. It's not a lot going on in my house.
It's like you're meeting different people every time you walk past the mirror.
Exactly. Who's that? It's me, but it's different me.
Still me. Still me.
New hairstyle. Who dat?
But it's not me.
Exactly. Gotta switch it up. And now it's also the perfect time during quarantine to like try out some different hairstyles that may not be super complex, but maybe take some time to like get your twists together and do some fun. There's a whole bunch of different ways to even just do something like this. You could do it into two buns. So like instead of going into one ponytail, you could go into 2 ponytails, and you would just do the twists in different directions. Of course, you would do them to the side. There's a lot of options to do with like a half up kind of situation. You can even just go straight back and do each twist into its own ponytail. If you have longer hair, that looks better. With shorter hair, I'm not as big of a fan of that because it kind of just looks like twist back into like I've got like a little tiny fro crown and then my hair. But if you have long hair, that's actually very cute. That's a fun way to do it as well. The options are endless.
They are pretty endless. So I'm gonna do a loose pony right here so I can undo the second one because I did that one a little tighter and I don't want to lose these. So now we're gonna take this one and this one and combine them together. You can leave them both tied and then put one rubber band around both of them if you're nervous about undoing it and it messing up. That's what I would have done. It's completely up to you. I just try not to do too many rubber bands because it can be damaging for your hair.
This feels great too. She didn't do them too tight. It's tight enough that it's gonna stay. It feels like it's gonna stay, but loose enough that it doesn't feel like I'm gonna have a headache later on.
Right. Never give yourself a headache. And don't sleep in your rubber bands either because it's just not good for your hair as you're tossing and turning. If you can do a loose bun or something like that, do that. If not, do a bun. And now we have a whole vibe. I'm gonna
Yes.
this out. Tuck that back in.
Feeling all these like, this twists gives me like early 2000s vibes. I feel like I'm in like,
Oh, you in there.
right?
Nice.
I'm in the 90s. Yes. Check out these little twists. So cute. Thank you, Sassy. No problem. I feel cute. Hold on now. I'm about to walk to the grocery store to get all those views up into the grocery store. That's how I'm feeling about it. These twists, you can, since Cece mentioned to try to not sleep in a ponytail or rubber bands. I do a little bit anyways. But it can be more damaging on your hair. So you can either loosen it, or if you want to loosen it and then also just retwist a little bit here and there if they do loosen when you sleep in a looser kind of, you can do like a little scrunchy moment to be lighter on your hair instead of the harder rubber band, and then kind of fix it up and leave it in there for a couple days. That's what I would do. So these are our final looks. These ones you can wear for a couple days, make them last, make it last. I'm done. I'm sorry. Today is just
how long?
Forever. I gotta stop. All right, so this is I think we did 6. This was 6 fun, easy summer hairstyles. Get your hair up and off your front of your face or your back of your neck, or just make it a little bit lighter and something cute that you can wear around and bang on them.
Oh, because listen, hold on, I don't think y'all heard me before.
She said,
So who is she?
we don't know.
Who am I?
We've never met her, but we like her a lot.
Come on, somebody. Listen.
We like it a lot. If you liked this video, be sure to like this video, subscribe so you can tune into more fun content and more fun hairstyles and tutorials. Keep growing, happy growing, and as always, we're rooting for you. Bye guys, see you next time.